right, time now is 5:16. We do have storm alert at moderate just because we still have the flash flood watch or the flood watch in effect until early tomorrow morning until 5 a.m. It's actually going to last a little bit longer for the high country up towards the north. So flooding is going to be the biggest issue over the next few days, as well as flash flooding. So always remember to turn around. This includes a decent portion of New Mexico, southern Colorado, and southern Utah as well. All because we have a steady flow of moisture making its way into the southwest. And we also have this little area of low pressure. You can kind of see it spinning through really New Mexico yesterday. Right now it's kind of hugging the New Mexico-Arizona border, but that is going to be more so on our side of the border today. So that's why we're expecting some widespread coverage, especially late this morning and into the afternoon, and that should linger into the evening. So coverage will be a little bit better today. Rain will continue to be very heavy, and unfortunately storms are really not going to be moving all too fast. So they're going to produce a lot of rainfall where they develop, and that is again why flooding and flash flooding will be a concern, especially for areas that are already super saturated. We have a lot of saturated ground for parts of southeastern Arizona, so flooding is definitely going to be a problem really through today and into early tomorrow morning. We're waking up to a few showers, mainly in southern Pinal County. Those are really starting to die out though. They're fizzling out. We had a little lightning earlier this morning, but again, that's all kind of fizzling. So that's it. Most of us are dry. Current temps mainly in the 70s right now, so feeling pretty good at the moment. But of course, once the sun comes out, it's going to feel a little more uncomfortable as temps heat up, and of course it's muggy out. To the south and southeast, we are waking up to the 60s. Again, mid 70s here in Tucson, low 80s out towards Ajo. High temps today will warm into the low to mid 90s, so feeling pretty nice for this time of year. Usually we should be in the upper 90s for late July. Heavy rain is looking pretty likely, and more of us should get in on the action today. And then overnight tonight, temps will drop into the 70s. To the south and southeast, we're going to warm it up into the 80s today. Again, heavy rain looking pretty likely, especially for the high terrain, but the valleys are going to get in on some of the action too. For your futurecast, as early as 10 a.m., we could start to see some activity building over the high terrain, potentially seeing some pretty heavy rainfall just to the west of Sierra Vista and the Huachuca Mountains. So keep that in mind. Same deal for the Catalinas and Rincon. So similar setup to the last couple of days. Getting a little bit more widespread in coverage by about 3 p.m. Looks like rain could be pretty heavy in the Patagonia Mountains near Nogales, near Tubac and Rio Rico as well. Could see some heavy showers kind of around Tucson, mainly just light stuff in Tucson at this time, but by 5 p.m. we could see some heavy rainfall pushing through, potentially some thunderstorms as well. So listen out for the thunder, but definitely look out for flooded roadways. Could also see some pretty heavy rainfall again towards Picture Rocks, Marana. So again, heavy rain on the way. Just north of Douglas, we could also see some heavy rainfall around 5 o'clock, more so around 8 p.m. though, especially in eastern portions of Cochise County. A little bit lighter here in eastern Pima County, and then things will kind of die down as we work our way into early tomorrow morning. And by about 6 a.m., so after the flash flood watch should expire, just a couple lingering showers, but most of us will be dry at that point. Forecast rainfall for the next really 24 hours. Anywhere where you see green, that's under a ½ inch of rain, but still decent totals. Anywhere where you see blue, that's a ½ inch to 1.5 inches. So that's really hugging the high terrain, but parts of Tucson maybe getting in on that. And then anywhere where you see purple, that's about 1.5 inches to 2.5 inches of rain. So these storms are going to produce really, really heavy rainfall, potentially around 1 inch of rain in just a half hour. That's how slow these storms are going to be moving today. So again, look out for those flooded roads. Never drive through them. Always remember to turn around, don't drown. For the next 7 days, we're looking at about a 40 to 60% chance for showers and storms every single day through the weekend and through next week. Temps also impacted, only in the low to mid 90s. That's a check of weather.